ينصح الخبراء اليابانيين باتخاذ الإجراءات التالية:
سبسكرايب، لايك، كومنت، فيفورت.
Hey artists, do you want to start drawing digital art, but you don't know what is the application you need? Today I'm gonna show you the best application to start your artwork in any device. So let's start with a tutorial of our application for today, Infinite Painter. Firstly, you have to download the application. You can find it in Google Play or App Store. After installing the application, you can create new project using 3 ways. The first is create new project. Start with a blank canvas and define the canvas dimensions. Or from image, by create a project from an image. You can import the files from gallery, choose an image from device, gallery or file system. Camera, take a photo with the camera. Search the internet for photos, currently uses DeviantArt. New pattern, create a pattern project. The content on the canvas is duplicated, creating a seamless pattern, useful for creating wallpaper and fabric designs. If you choose new project, you can define the canvas dimensions and also change performance. You can use lock icon to lock the canvas size. Click here to rotate the canvas. You have to choose between vertical or horizontal position. What is the difference between poor and good canvas performance? We have here an example. So in poor performance we can see the pixels. You can see it here. Also you can choose a standard canvas foam template. Click on template. Now you can choose the one you need. For me, I need the 1080 HD template. And click create. Now you can start your artwork. Now we're gonna present main interface. Let's start with layers options. What is layers mean? Layers are used in digital image editing to separate different elements of an image. A layer can be compared to a transparency on which imaging effects or images are applied and placed over or under an image. Click here to see layers. Create new layer. Press the plus button at the top of the layer bar. This will add a blank layer above the current layer. To reordering layers, long press on a layer to move it up or down the layer stack. To expand the layer panel, drag the layer bar to the left to expand the layer panel. You can duplicate, merge, or clear the selected layer. You can also change visibility or edit layer names. Layer options. Open layer options by clicking on the selected layer. Blend mode. Opacity. Adjust the layer's transparency. Hide/show. Hide or show the layer. Duplicate. Create a copy of the layer and add it to the layer stack. Clear. Erase the content of the layer, but keep the layer in the layer stack. Lock/unlock. When lock is active, Paint will respect the transparency of the layer. Merge. Compress the selected layer with the layer below it. Delete. Delete the layer content and remove it from the layer stack. Clip. Clipping mask. Masks the selected layer with the layer below it. Select. Creates a selection mask from the pixels of the layer. Clone/source. Sample colors from the layer. Useful for turning a photo into a painting. When using the fill tool or cloning, this option defines the source layer. Change paper background. Click the circle at the bottom of the layers panel to change and manipulate the paper background. Click on color. To change the background color, click on texture. To toggle texture on/off, click texture preview. To click to change the paper texture, depth. To adjust how much the texture interacts with the brush, opacity. To change the transparency of the texture, scale. To change the size of the texture's grain. In the above example, the top stroke was painted on a plain white background, while the bottom stroke was painted with a paper texture. Notice how the brush interacts with the canvas. Now we're gonna present the toolbar options. This is the toolbar, and it's composed by 6 options. Paint. Select to paint, or change brushes if selected. Blend. Select to blend, or change brushes if selected. Erase. Select to erase, or change brushes if selected. Size. Pull to change the brush size, or tap to open quick brush settings for size and angle. Color. Tap to open the color wheel, or sweep out to quickly access the eyedropper. You can also pull to adjust the brightness. Opacity. Pull to change the opacity of the brush strokes, or tap to open quick brush settings for opacity and flow. Let's start with changing the brush. Tap Paint, Blend, or Erase when selected. To change the current brush for that mode, each mode maintains its own separate brush. You can resizing the brush by pulling on the size button to resize the brush. Tap on the size button to open quick brush settings for size and angle. Changing the color. Press the color button to open the color wheel and change the color. You can also change color using quick eyedropper. Sweep out of the color button to quickly access the eyedropper. You can floating color wheel, long press, and drag the color wheel onto the canvas to change colors. Without opening the color panel, you can move the toolbar with long press on the toolbar to move it to a different location. Thank you for watching my video. You can learn to use the app by practice. So learn by doing.